Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Welcome to another video on Cosmic Horror Path A, B, C, and D. We're gonna run the whole the quest with a rank 4 symbiote, a summon symbiote. So by this time your symbiote should be up to rank 4. You should have taken him from rank 1 to 2 with 24 catalyst, and then from 2 to 3 with 48, and finally from 3 to 4 with 72. Now, you either can go ahead and do all the legendary and get around 15 of them, and you can get those, or you can do 20 epic and 8 master and get to rank 4 as well. But the whole quest is doable with rank 4. So there are going to be 4 different paths: path A, and then the next one will be A plus B, and then A plus B plus C, and then finally A plus B plus C plus D. The rewards are scattered throughout all 4 paths, so if you want to get all of those rewards, you will have to do the quest 4 times. Otherwise, if you're going for the top rewards, you can just do it once and you can get those 10k 6-star shards and also 25% selector. At the end of A plus B plus C, there's also a 5-star awakening gem, so depending which one you need. Now, symbiotes pre-fight are going to be 5 different ones at rank 4. That is going to be Devour, Infect, Adapt, Leech, and Enrage. Enrage will make him a bit tanky, Leech will help him steal power from the opponent, Adapt will allow him to get Furies, and Infect will give his heavy attacks poison. That will reduce ability accuracy, and Devour will eat up the buffs from the opponent and take it from himself. Now on the right side of the screen, that's my pre-fight ability management. That's how I'm going to activate them. You can use some other ones, but this one I find is the most efficient. So you can take a screenshot of this, you can pause, and you can use it throughout the fight. Anyway, I'm going to go through each and every fight and show you the activations. Now I'm not going to discuss the path A because it's just simple and straightforward fight, so you can just go through it, and I will start explaining from path B Venom fight. So you can just go in the timestamps in the description and you can just click on path B Venom, and then I'll be there explaining the fight one by one. Before we jump into the path, make sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on those post notifications. All of that really helps me out a lot and helps me grow the channel, guys. Now when you reach the Venom fight in path 2, you should have 2 in Devour activated, 1 in Adapt and 1 in Leech. Now Leech will help you steal power from him, and Devour will help you nullify his buffs and get some regen, and Adapt will help you get Furies on yourself. Now the way I like to approach this fight, he's gonna gain a lot of power and you need to be able to control it. So you can use, the first thing I would do is to just use 5-hit combos and try to get to a SP1. As soon as I get to an SP1, at least his power is under control, so I can just swipe back and keep stealing his power. Second thing is, when you have that down, all you need to do is to parry. Use either medium to get Furies, or you can also go with 5-hit combo, that is light, medium. What that will do, that if you have lost any power, if you have lost any health, light will devour any buffs on the opponent and give you regen, and then medium will give you Fury, and that will bypass the buffed up. And then you can throw a special at the end of it and you can get that leech going for you. Now notice here I have lost health, so I'll parry light, I healed up, and with 2 mediums at the end I got a Fury. So in one combo I can get both. I can get health as well, and I can also get Furies, and I can use an SP1 at the end of it, and then I can just swipe back and not let him go to an SP2. Just keep him to an SP1 and this fight you can pretty much go for it. You get 2 pre-fights from that, you save them, and then you go into the next fight, that is going to be with Red Goblin. And again here is a very simple fight. Just use 4-hit combos and stay away from them. His SP1 can be annoying to deal with, but you can also put on some bleeds and then parry and heavy and poison him. But then again, this is one of the easier fights. Throw in a special, and then you can swipe back and steal the power with your active leech. Now whatever route you choose for the pre-fight abilities, by this time you should have 3 in Devour and at least 2 in Leech. So because on this fight it will help you heal up a lot. Now with Venompool, whenever you will hit him, because of Resistor he will get physical resistance buff, and because of Devour you can just nullify it and regen yourself. So this fight in all the sections against Venompool is the one where you can heal your Summon Symbiote before you go into the difficult fights that is going to be Symbiote Spider-Man and Agent Venom, and then at the end of it it's going to be Sim Supreme. So not really difficult about this one. Just heal up, use your light as much as possible to heal up. Once you've healed up, you can go with medium and throw your specials to finish off the fight faster. And that's about it guys with Venompool. Now the next fight is going to be against the Symbiote Spidey. So when you reach there, you should be able to activate one in INFECT. INFECT pre-fight is going to help you reduce the ability accuracy of the opponent. So remember, he has Mixmaster, so parry medium, light, medium, so he cannot evade you. And as soon as he has bleeds on him, you can just parry and use heavy, and that will give him poison because of the INFECT pre-fight, and that will reduce his evadability accuracy. And then the fight is under control, you throw a special, and then you can keep dashing back to control the power, so he will not be able to throw a special. Next up is going to be Agent Venom. So at this time he's controllable, but usually you should be able to have ENRAGE here, but it's still part 2, so we'll just activate Adapt so we can also get big Furies on ourselves, and we'll go into the fight. Now remember, he has Ebb and Flow knockdown, so you have to knock him down to do full damage, and his enhanced abilities, so his tenacity will be increased, so he will shrug off every stun and every bleed you put on him. So this fight is just, you need to use any 5-hit combo and just try to get through the fight. The HP is not much. With the rank 4 you can easily kill him off, but he will get difficult in the upcoming parts, but we will discuss what kind of abilities we have activated before we go into the fight to make it easier. So up till now we have 3 in Devour, 1 in INFECT, 2 in Adapt, and 2 in Leech. So once we have that, we can once we kill him off, we can move on to the next fight before the tough part starts. That is going to be Symbiote Supreme, and we're gonna activate Adapt again. So these are your basic bread and butter abilities, Devour and Adapt. You will need both of them for the third path Venom, who's going to be quite difficult because of all the power gains and all the nodes you have on them. So 3 in Devour and 3 in Adapt will help you out with that. In fact, we can wait for it, that's not a problem. So with Symbiote Supreme, he has Rage 2.5, and at this point his HP pool is not high, so whenever you use a medium or a light attack, he will get those Furies. So you can just use light combos, and that will help you devour those Furies and help you regen and go into the third part with full health. Now part 3 is where the fun begins. Make sure that you have 3 in Devour and 3 in Adapt here, because they both are important. In fact, doesn't really matter, but I just activated it anyway just to get those activations ready. Now here you will because of Rich Get Richer, Venom will gain quite a lot of power very quick. So all I'm trying to do here is to use light, medium, so I can use my special attack and then control his power. It's all about getting to that SP1, and once I have that down, now it's easy game. I can just swipe back and power steal him, because I have 2 in leech, so I can power steal a lot, and I can always keep him to only an SP1. Keep away from his SP2 because the block damage is a lot, but still you can heal up. You can just parry, use light, medium combos to heal and get the Furies, or you can just use medium to get the Furies and bypass the buffed up as well. Also remember, he has combat deja vu, so anytime you use the same type of basic attack twice in a row, he is going to get active prowess on him, but that one you can also devour and get back health for yourself. But again, here just light, medium, and then SP1. That combo works really well for me, so I hope this helps you out. This is going to be a bit difficult because you're not tanky yet, you haven't activated any enrage, so this is going to be the key fight in the whole path. So from the last Venom fight, you will get 3 charges, and this is the time you activate your first Enrage. What Enrage does, it gives you a Fortitude buff, and that gives you a bit of tankiness, and also it reduces the opponent's ability accuracy when it comes to Purify and Tenacity. So we just activate that. The goal is to have 2 of them activated before we get to the Agent Venom fight, because we will need him against him. Now this fight again with Red Goblin, it is not really difficult, just parry. I am just trying to get my Furies in so I can finish off the fight faster. I would suggest you to, once you have enough bleeds, you can just use parry and heavy, so you can poison him, and with poison he can die quicker. And yeah, that's about it guys. Just be careful about the special one because it's unblockable and it can just kill you in one if you get attacked by it. So just use 4 hit combo, stay back, and that's about it. Let him throw his specials, or you use a special one and just swipe back and power steal him so he cannot throw any specials. Next up is going to be a Venompool, and Venompool again, it's an easy fight for us to just heal up our symbiote, our summon symbiote. So we're gonna hold the charge from the last fight, and we're gonna try to kill him off fast and also hold the charge from here. I would suggest just build up those Furies and throw those specials to kill him off faster. Once you use your SP1, it's easier to get to another one because you can steal power with your with your leech ability. So yeah, just get through this fight, not really difficult. His special 1 and 2 can be easily evaded, and that's about it. Throw your special, steal the power, and try to finish it as soon as you can, because it is getting tanky. He's getting tankier now. Now, before we jump into the Spidey path, you can keep 2 in Infect. You can also do 3 depending on you, but I'm gonna make it 2 in Infect. That will help me against the Spider-Man symbiote. All I need to do is to parry, medium, light, medium, and wait for the bleeds to stack up. So it can be a bit annoying when the bleeds don't stack up. Just wait for it, and once you have it, you can just use parry and heavy, and that can convert those into poisons. Once the poisons are there, his ability accuracy is reduced, and you need to have at least 2 poisons for him not to evade. Now he can give you a lot of block damage, just be careful about that. Use a special and swipe back. Now he cannot use a SP1, and that block damage can be avoided. So just parry, heavy, put those poisons in. If not, use medium, light, medium to get those bleeds in, then you can convert them to poison, and just slowly you can kill him off. Don't worry about the loss of health through block. You can heal them up in the next upcoming 2 fights. So yes guys, that's about it with Spidey. Put some bleeds in, medium, light, medium, avoid the mix master, and then use parry and heavy, and you can reduce ability accuracy, and you can pretty much bypass everything. But remember, third lane Spidey, you should have 2 in Infect to get through this fight a bit easier. Now ideally, before you go into the Agent Venom fight in part C, you should have 2 in Enrage. So there is a choice here. You can either not activate the Infect from the last fight against against Symbiote Spidey and save that charge and activate Enrage here, or you can use the Infect there and then wait on the Enrage. So in my case, I am waiting on the Enrage, and I am keeping the Infect with me. And with Agent Venom, what I'm trying to do is to wait for him to throw his heavy attack, and I'm gonna go retaliate. Now every time I hit him, he's gonna get a charge on him, and at 10 charges, he's gonna get an armor up. And with that armor up, I'll be able to heal by devouring it. Now again, I came in the fight with very low health. You can use some pots and you can get up to a full health, and then what you need to do is you throw a special, and then you start leeching his power, and you throw a special again, and that cycle continues. Every time you throw a special, he will be knocked down with ebb and flow, and his protection will be gone, and he will take full damage. And once you kill him off, he is going to give you 1 pre-fight charge that is going to help you against the Symbiote Supreme coming up. Now remember, he has enhanced abilities, so he is going to reduce your stuns and your purify your stuns and also your bleeds. But if you have 2 in Enrage by now, he won't be able to do that, but Enrage will decrease that ability accuracy on that. So again, it's a choice. On Sim Spidey, you can either keep 1 Infect and have 2 Enrage here, or you can have 2 Infect on Sim Spidey and have 1 Enrage here. It's up to you. I would suggest you to keep 2, although I was able to only activate 1. Now before we jump into the Sim Supreme one, I'm gonna activate my second Enrage, and by this time this should be it should be very comfortable now. I can easily take him out. So just with him, just be careful about his power gain because he has improved power gain and enhanced bleeds. Now again, he should be able you should be able to heal up with all the furies he get with rage. He's not really difficult still now. His power can be managed because of leech. So all you need to do is to build up to a special before him and then just keep swiping back and stealing his power, and that's about it. Just be careful whenever he will change his mode, he will gain massive amounts of power, so just be wary about that and keep throwing your specials that will give him rage furies, and those furies you can just devour with your light attacks and heal up as much as you can, because the next fight is going to be the toughest one. That is going to be Venom on part D. So I'll see you there, guys. So now this is going to be the most difficult fight of the path, this along with the Sim Supreme on part D. Now by this time you should have 3 in Devour and also 3 in Adapt, along with 2 in Leech and 2 in Enrage. All of those will help you. The light attacks will help you regen with Devour. With those buffs on him, and with Adapt you can get furies every time you use a medium to help you get through that buffed up, and Leech will help you steal the power from him so he can stay only to an SP1, and finally Enrage will give you a bit of tankiness, so if he does throw a special or he comes into you and you fail a parry, you will not just die of block damage. So all of them work together. One extra one here is going to be Flare, so you will take 300, you will have 300% damage, but you lose 100% of your HP over 60 seconds, but that's okay. You can just use your light attacks and you can get the health back. So remember, I still think the best way to approach this fight is to parry light, medium, and then into special 1. So light will help you devour any buffs on him and heal you up, and medium will give you fury, and then you can throw an SP1 and you can swipe back to control his power. Do not let him go to an SP2. He does do a lot of damage even in block. Once you have it down, then there are a few easy fights including Red Goblin and as well as the Venompool, just to heal up there. I am just saving my charges, and now I've activated 3 in Enrage. The reason we activate 3rd in Enrage before Leech is we need to get that tankiness going, and we also need to have that fortitude buff to reduce the tenacity on the boss as well as Agent Venom, because they are going to be difficult fights. If we have 3 of Enrage, there is one less thing to worry about, so I'll discuss more in detail when we get to the fight of Agent Venom. Now with Red Goblin again, he just has a lot of HP. All you need to do is to build up some bleeds by parry and using a 5-hit combo, and once you have that, you can just swipe back. Do not give him a special 1 to avoid all of those debuffs on you, and then you can use a parry in heavy and apply those poisons, and you can kill him faster. And that's about it. It's a pretty straightforward Red Goblin fight. The difficult one was against Venom. So you can activate your final activation on leech and have 3 of them. So by this time all of your pre-fights should be at 3 except infect will be at 2, that we can put one more after this fight before we get into into the symbiote Spider-Man fight. So by this time your symbiote supreme your summon symbiote should be fully ramped up, and with Venom you can just easily heal up. So this is the fight where you heal up your summon symbiote and get him to full HP before the 3 difficult fights that come up, that is going to be symbiote Spider-Man, Agent Venom, and as well as symbiote supreme. So yeah, just use this fight to heal up and get ready for the next one. So I'll see you on the next fight. And before you jump into the Spider-Man fight, by this time you should have all of your pre-fights activated, especially Infect in 3. This is the last one we will max. So here you need to play really careful, nice and slow. Parry, medium, light, medium, get those stacks of bleed up, and then use your heavy attacks to put the poisons. As soon as you have 2 poison, you don't need to worry about his evade and all the other nodes. Once you have that, then throw an SP1 and then you can swipe back with leech and you can power steal him so he never gets a SP1. And then from there it's pretty much straightforward. Use parry, medium, light, medium to get him bleeds, and then you can use parry and heavy to put the poisons up. Make sure the poisons stay always up, and you always keep stealing power for a safe and easy fight so you can kill him off. Also remember, he's going to have a bubble shield, so when he's around 8 charges, do not give him an SP1, just stay back and let him come to you. Once he has 10, remember the next one is going to be unblockable, so just swipe that back and then you can go back again to keep parrying him and getting those bubble shield charges on you. Remember, after every 10 charges on bubble shield, the 11th is going to be unblockable, so just be wary about that. You can just exit and then you can go back to parry again. And then we have the 2 difficult fights. First one is going to be Agent Venom. Now whenever he will get the armor up, he will go unblockable with armored assault, so keep an eye on those cheating armor that he has. When he's at 9, just go back and wait for him to swipe dash into you, and then you can parry and use your light. So most often than not, whenever he will get an armor up, your summon symbiote will be able to devour it. So right there, and on the next one I devour it, so I don't have to deal with armored assault. I can throw in SP1 and then I can power steal him. Again, I will use 2 hits and I will go back and then wait for him and then parry. So make sure you do not end your attack whenever to a point where he gets an armor up on him, then it will be difficult to deal with him. Always when he has 9 stacks of those chitin armor, you just stay back and you wait for him to come into you, dash into you, you parry, and then you start your combos with light, light, light. So as soon as he gets the armor up, it is devoured by you and you also get health back. So that's something you need to take care about. Once you have that down, it's a pretty straightforward fight. By this time you have 3 in Enrage, and that will stop him from using Tenacity, so that will help you out. Again, he has 8 of those charges before he gets an armor up. I will just parry and use 1 hit, and then I'll swipe back again. Now this is my setup, and I will wait for a parry again, and then light, 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 and that's about it, guys. So always remember to be wary about that armor up. As soon as you're going to get an armor up, just stay back and then start a new combo so you can get as many lights inside, so there's more chance for you to devour that armor up and stop him from going unblockable with armored assault. And the final fight before the boss is going to be a very annoying Symbiote Supreme. Now he has improved power gain, so he will gain a bar of power very quick, and then enhanced bleed, so do not get hit by his special attack. By his heavy attack, you will bleed to death. And then there's spray on the weak, so do not use your medium attacks, so do not get any furies on you, otherwise he will give you a lot of damage and kill you off. There's also rage 2.5, but at this point that doesn't really matter. He won't get much fury, so you have to play with what you have. And there's aspect of evolution, so whenever he will gain a bar of power, his power gain and his power gain rate, everything will be improved until the end of the fight. So you really need to really be aggressive with the power steal with leech and try to finish it off faster. Now it will be helpful to you if you put some of those poison on him, because that will kill him faster, because the poison will go through the armor. So I would suggest you to go with the special and then leech out all of his power, and when there are a few bleeds on him, you can use your heavy attack to place those poisons, and with those you can also get some of those furies on him, so that will help you use your light attacks to devour some of that and keep your health up. I really hate fighting him, but I was able to get him down. Again, just light, get those furies and you can devour them and get your health back, and with the heavy attacks you can get the poisons in, and with the special attacks you can use leech to power steal him. Now once you get that down, the boss is going to be Knull. Now to be honest, Knull is much more easier than the whole path. I think the most difficult fights were Venom, and then Agent Venom, and then Symbiote Supreme, because most of the time Symbiote Supreme will just nullify everything on you and you will just die, so it might cost you 1 or 2 revive. But on the boss is super simple and straightforward. All you need to do is to build up to is to parry. Use medium, light, medium to build up to your SP1 before him, and then when you throw an SP1 you can just swipe back and leech all of the out of the power, and you can rinse and repeat that and you'll be able to kill him off. He will get furies every now and then, so that will help you devour at them and get some health back. And that's about it, guys. Throw some heavy attacks for some poisons so he cannot evade. So at least 2 poisons all the time, and then it's all about throwing your specials before him and then leeching back all the power he gets. And do not give him a special and you can kill him off very easily. So I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, make sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel and turn on those post notifications. You will notice that I forgot to activate one leech during all of this fight, during all of this part, but that's okay. That's not really required. 2 of them also works, but you can get 3 of them as well. I would suggest you to get 3 of them. It's I think I didn't notice during the run, but at this time all of your pre-fights activated. This should be an easy fight against Knull. Again, with Knull, just get to a SP1 before him, have some poisons on him with those heavy, and just keep swiping back and power steal him with level 3 leech. You should be able to control the fight easily. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, make sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel and leave a comment down below and turn on the post notifications. All of that really helps me out a lot. And apart from that, guys, I hope you all have an amazing day and I'll see you next time.